Hey, how's it going? My name's Jimmy, and today we're gonna build this Honda Civic using only used parts because you don't need a big budget to build a fun car. This right here is my buddy Alex's car, and earlier this year, we had quite an adventure. Me and my buddy Alex took a trip to Japan and rode with the Kanjo racers in Osaka, some of the gnarliest Civics ever built, ripping through the streets of Japan. We hung out at their shops and saw how they built their cars. And honestly, it reminded us why we love these little Hondas. Fast forward a couple weeks, and Alex was inspired to pull out his abandoned Civic project from the garage. Except this one is worn down, slow, and everything creaks. Just like you would expect of a 30-year-old Honda. The suspension on this thing has definitely seen better days. The brakes on this car are super mushy. But if Osaka taught us anything, it's that you don't need the perfect car to start. You just need a car and the guts to make it yours. You don't need expensive parts. You just need to know which parts matter. And at the end, we'll tally up how much we saved buying used and seeing if going the second-hand route was actually worth it. Now, first things first, wash that sucker. By the end of this week, this thing will destroy all. All right, already looking 10 times better. Just getting that grime and filth off just makes you feel good. All right, dude, the first mod you want to make to your cheap project car is suspension. Updated suspension makes the biggest difference when upgrading the look and feel of your car. We went with these Tane Monosport coilovers. They originally sell for $1,800. However, we found a Facebook Marketplace listing for $800. We were able to do a little finagling and get the price down to $600. Yeah, we could have even gone cheaper too with like $200 coilovers, but suspension is the one place on a budget build where cheap parts can actually make the car worse. On a budget build, spending smart here means the whole car feels tighter, more predictable, and way more fun. And the cool thing about these Tanes is they're not disposable. When they eventually get tired, you don't throw them away, you send them in for a rebuild and they come back basically brand new. Learning how to maintain and refresh good parts is the whole spirit of this little Civic, right? Making the most out of what you have and keeping your car alive with your own two hands.
You have something right here?
Oh, do I have something right there? Do I? These were worth spending a little bit more money on because one, they came from Japan. 2, they're race tested. 3, they've got 16-way adjustable damping, which means you can make it soft or hard depending on how you like it. And they have adjustable ride height. So you kind of get all the adjustments you could ever want out of a coilover for this price bracket. The most important thing to check when buying a used coilover is to make sure that it's not blown out. And to check that, you want to make sure that your strut compresses all the way down and comes back up with no problems whatsoever. Which it looks like we are good. You might strip stuff, and that's okay because it's a 30-year-old car. It's gonna happen. All right, we got our stock strut out. You know what? While we're in here, let's get to our next part, the brakes. Going fast is cool, but stopping is important for staying alive. We're not doing anything too crazy here, just a simple refresh. New fresh pads, a new fluid. I mean, these are pieces you don't want to skip out on. I wouldn't pick up used pads, and I wouldn't buy brake fluid that's been used. And before anyone asks, no, we're not throwing race pads on a stock EK because race pads only work when they're super hot. On the street, they're loud, dusty, and actually stop worse when they're cold. All right, brake pads are in. That means we can put our caliper back on. Look at that.
Yeah, they can press the piston.
We gotta press the piston. All right, to finish up our brake job now, all we need to do is torque our caliper bolt to the factory specification for safety reasons. Now, I got charm.ly pulled up, which is a great resource for any part of the car you would like to find. And it can pull up diagrams for your front brakes, and it's gonna give us the factory torque spec, which is 26 or 20 foot-pounds, sorry. That O looked like a 6. There we go.
That was it? 20 foot-pounds?
Yeah, dude.
Why does that sound low?
It's not a lot.
Right?
Pump it. Ooh. Oh, that is nasty. Hold. Nice, that looks good. Let's get these coilovers in.
There's nothing like hanging out in a parking lot before you watch your team play in the big game. But you know a better way to get in on the game day action? With today's sponsor, DraftKings Sportsbook. Right now, all new customers who bet just $5 get $200 in bonus bets if your bet wins. And you can use your bonus bets on DraftKings same game parlays for a shot at an even bigger payout. Oh my God, yes! Let's go, Crandallman, let's go! If you love live sports, just wait until you try live sports betting with DraftKings. You can bet live on star player props and in progress games right as they happen. Touchdown! Another huge score for Crandallman, dude. Love to see him run away, hate to see him go. Don't miss out a chance to get a little skin in the game. Try out DraftKings. New customers turn your $5 into $200 if your bet wins. Click the link below to learn more.
What sport are you tailgating?
Crandallman, dude. I'm a big fan of Crandallman. He's the best. He could be playing hoops, dugout, run with the stick. Love that guy. Oh my God, look, there he is.
Here we go. Whew. The best part of being the third owner of your car. Putting coilovers on it and lowering the out of it. Someone's grandma drove this around and now it's about to look sick. Alex, nuts on the top. Got it, my friend. All right, coilover is bolted in at the top, so now it's just these two bolts at the bottom, and then we're good to go. 1 and 2.
We might have actually grabbed it.
All right, now we just need a torque to spec, which is 40 foot-pound. Boom. Now we gotta go to the front. Boom. All right, coilovers are in. That was super easy. Now we get to the part that lets you actually express yourself. The part that makes the car look like your car when you roll up to your buddy's house or hit the canyons on the weekend. The wheels. We picked up a set of used Kosei K1s. Fun fact though, these Koseis are manufactured in the same Japanese factory as the Buddy Club wheels. So these are basically the USDM sibling, and honestly, I think these come in better specs in the Kosei variant. They're light, strong, proven, honestly kind of slept on. Plus, these are the kind of wheels that the Osaka guys ran when we were there, so that's pretty freaking sweet. Now, when you're buying used wheels and tires, check the tire manufacture date. Anything older than 6 years old is basically expired milk. You gotta do the quarter test. If you can see upside down George Washington's head, then they're pretty worn, and you can use that to negotiate for the price. For the wheels, check any major cracks, insane pitting, or bends. Double check for authenticity by doing your research. Maybe you're looking for a specific wheel and you wanna make sure that they're exactly what you're looking for. Also, if you're not sure how the wheel is going to fit and you don't want to end up with crazy clown fitment, here's a little tip for you. Use willtheyfit.com. That's a golden tip. Don't say that I don't know nothing for you, all right? I say we take these outside and get them all cleaned up.
Dude, it looks so nice.
Dude, these look great. I'm very jealous of you. The spec on these guys are 15x7 plus 35, so they're gonna fit perfectly on this Civic, and they would also fit pretty well on a Miata. Let's get them on. I'm liking what I'm seeing. All the wheels are on. How about we put this thing on the floor and see how we're looking. Oh. 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 Okay.
It needs way more low, but it looks pretty
No, dude, you need, I think, a bigger tire. I think you should go to like a 205. Rears is great. I wouldn't even touch the rears. I mean, we can lower it more. You wanna max it out, dude? I think you need tires, dude. The tires, I think, are the reason it looks like this.
It looks pretty good.
It looks like a very sporty Civic. The rear looks so good. It's just the front.
It's fine. It looks way better than they were. Wait, does it?
Okay, well, wheels are on. Let's throw a bucket seat in it. This is where you can really make a cheap car feel special and really feel like yours. The seat, the shift knob, the steering wheel. These are all the things that you're gonna be touching on a daily basis. So we got this Buddy Club P1 seat for $300. A good seat matters in a little ripper like this because it literally locks you into the drive. Buddy Club P1s are a staple of the Honda world. Lightweight, fiberglass shell, firm bolsters, in that proper driver position. Really good condition for $300. All right, so let's get started on getting this stuff in the car, and then I have a little present for my boy Alex. I farted in this seat. Ugh. Before you get your seat in your car, you're gonna need a seat rail, and we were able to get this matching Buddy Club seat rail that was open box. So someone took this out, test fitted it, and didn't like it, put it away in storage. We got it for 150 bucks. You know, that's exactly what we're looking for. That's the best deal you can make because all the hardware is gonna be in there. There's gonna be nothing missing. Let's get this stuff in the car. All right, while we're in here, I think we should probably vacuum. Did you hear that?
What did you say to me?
That sounds like a Honda. I've seen this where you take one of these like orbital standers and you put it to the floor and all the dirt rises up. And I really want to give that a try and see if this works. Or maybe I'll just tear a hole in Alex's carpet. That's a lot of dirt, dude. Just remember when you put a bucket seat in, you might have to reuse part of the original seatbelt. There we go. All right, cool.
Yeah, really good job.
We're looking really good. So now, put our hardware in. In Osaka, I drove around in a car. I think it had 2 bolts in it. I get in, the thing was like caged. And it had a full roll cage, full bucket seat.
He's like, grab the.
Yeah, he told me to grab the cage.
Yeah, he's like.
And I was like, I'm not doing that. Went and got in another EK Civic, but this guy had a seat belt in it still. We go up the mountain and I realized the seat is not bolted in. It only had like 1 bolt holding the seat in. And I was like, well, this is as best as it's gonna be probably. They got cowboy spirit, as I like to call it. Dude, it feels really cool.
It looks like you're laying down.
Bro, that's the Honda life.
No, dude, you look like you're ready for a nap. Let me sit real quick.
Yo, hit it, sit in it. I think you'll like it.
Dude.
Bro, that's that Honda life.
I can barely.
Bro, that's why you need the short shifter.
Nah, dude. I need to come up like right here.
Okay, we'll put on the third one then. Dude, it looks good.
Does not look
I
good.
think it's sick.
I can barely reach the pedals.
All right, sit in it. I'm telling you, this is it right here.
When VTEC kicks in. Dude, start her up.
No. We need to bolt the seat in, dude. So now we got our bucket seat in and adjusted. It's time to touch all the other pieces in the interior that we're gonna be touching. Look how old and decrepit this shift knob is. It's missing 3rd and 4th gear. And I think it's time we lay this to rest and put on our new and improved spoon shift knob. Ooh. We found ours for 50 bucks, and it's one of those parts that you touch every time you drive. And this is a spoon part, so hopefully we get some of that good old spoon magic.
Spoon.
Oh, I'm liking the shape.
Dude, look at that technique.
I'm not a pervert, but that's a good technique. There we go. Dude. Yo, that's, honestly, I know all we did was the shift knob and it's not a short shifter, but that does feel significantly better. The weight of the knob really does help with your throws. Whoo! Like we've been saying, little used part, big difference.
You feel like a spoon, you feel the spoon magic?
I feel like, I feel like the spoon magic is flowing through this car right now. I feel like this one $50 part has really just awakened something. So, we got our bucket seat in, shift knob in. Now we gotta do something about this steering wheel. We could put on this pre-owned Momo steering wheel that we picked up for $150. However, Alex is one of my best friends. He has helped give me a voice on this channel. He's really helped me become who I am today, and he's just like one of my best pals. So
Dude, thank you. You too, buddy.
I did him a solid, and I picked up a brand new Nardi for him because, dude, you deserve it.
Brother, I appreciate you.
Yeah,
Thank you.
bro. Of course, dude. I love you.
Love you too, dog.
Bro. Look how nice that is, dude.
Holy moly.
That's way cooler than the Momo. And it's got like a silver stitching too to like match the car.
Dude, very clean.
We should get this steering wheel off, but before we do that, let's disconnect the battery. When you get a steering wheel, you're also gonna need a hub. Thankfully, my buddy Michael had this on hand. He gifted this to him as well to, you know, inspire him. This was the first part of the Horde. So let's get this on.
Thank you, Michael.
So you put the nut on, so when you beat up the steering wheel, when it does come off, it doesn't come flying at you and hit your face. You owe me money. There we go.
Oh, there we go.
All right, come off. This is it, home stretch right here. Quick tip, when you get your steering wheel in, you got your nice new hardware in, like this nice Nardi hardware right here. You don't want to scratch it up, so you get a little blue tape, blue painter's tape, and you just make a little cone. That way, you protect the surface, so you're not gonna scratch it. You wanna go in a star formation too. There we go. Piece de resistance trim ring. Look at that, dude.
I like how it has a horn symbol.
Right?
No horn.
What do you mean cut the red wire? They're all red wires.
Did we cut my horn wire?
No, well, that was the only way it was gonna fit, dude.
You could have rerouted it.
We'll figure, that's a you problem, dude. That's not a me. Don't forget to change out your fluids. We have now completed our interior, and now it's time to go race this thing at 3 a.m. and disturb some neighborhoods. The final part, the most important part when it comes to a car like this, that's getting outside and enjoying it. You hear that? Yeah! Oh man, this thing is so fun. Hey, same car.
Yeah, give us a thumbs up.
Yeah. So was it worth it? I'd say they were all worth it being used.
Look, I know all these mods are simple beginner modifications, but that's the whole point of this video. If you want to see us continue this build, drop a comment down below, because I want to throw a B-series in this thing.
The window doesn't work. And hey, if you enjoyed watching this video, check out this one right here.
There you have it.
Hit that subscribe button. Helps us out, and I really appreciate it. Damn, dude, I'm impressed.
Charm, dude.
All right, sick. Dinner time.